Well, I don't know about you, Medhi, but 3 days of BalletBC and I'm wiped out. My view from the audience, I think I'm going to call these. Because I really spent a lot of time there talking to people. I don't know why they came, who they are, how they are involved with dance. I'd love to find out. I don't like telling people what to do. I'll just tell them how I react to it. But you see a lot of people near the end. I have to get out of there. And sometimes I can't stay for the third ballet. I have to be out of the theater by 10:15 or I don't make my last bus. And I noticed there's a whole bunch of people that make a run for the exits. That's because they're running for their bus. You know, they cut down the late night service, so I gotta be at the end of the Millennium line by 11:15. I'm not the only one. There's a whole cluster of ballet people at the SkyTrain station running for the station. And we're all down there and we're all talking about the ballet afterwards. We all know who we are. And but that's just a small point, but I don't know who decides that or why. Marketing, I don't know what to say. Boy, they hit a bloody home run. Everybody else is off, maybe 10% on ticket sales right now.
Center field, Gurriel's back, it is gone! Texas on the verge!
You know, people are tightening up. They're a little scared of recession, inflation. The easiest thing to cut is don't buy tickets. Watch it on the YouTube. But you guys are way up. It was a home run. And I was looking at the tickets. You know, I go in at 1 o'clock in the morning after an opening. I want to see the reaction. And the ticket sales started about 1 o'clock. They started taking off on a slow up go. And by the next day, by noon, you know, word got out. You better get your ticket or you're not going to get in. So that was a major home run. Congratulations to everybody involved. Programming, you really hit it. You really got it. You really got it. You really got it. You know, it was just, for me, it was just perfect. To open with Forsyth and just makes you start to think and question everything. And then give the new person a chance. You know, it'd be very easy for me to give you a long list of things that what they could do better and improve. But they don't know unless we see them and give them a chance. And there was a lot of really beautiful pas de deux work in there. You know, and that's the strength. A lot of the contemporaries just can't do it at all. They're afraid of it. And I think it's because it's about love. You know, there's a big fear about love. And the younger ones coming up, they don't fall in love like we used to. I don't know, it's just not happening anymore. Poor things. Oh, this is the best. I saved the best for the last. You know, the moment in the beginning when you and Rupert come on, he was so nervous, but I knew it. I didn't think he was so cool. But I just knew you could not be nervous facing a full house of people. But that reaction when you asked everyone to put their hands up who had been here before, and that wonderful, overwhelming feeling, and I was thinking, it was just, I almost brought me to tears. It was just beautiful. That I've never felt that. You know, I've been in that theater since it opened in 1957. I've never had that feeling of absolute joyous love and warmth, and it was almost cultish in that we were a family. We were all in this together. And I was trying to think why it was so powerful. And I think it's because you were listening to them. You were asking them. And they were just waiting to tell you, we love you. It was just amazing. I've never felt it before. And it was just overwhelming. It wasn't as much Friday because I think I knew what was coming, but the feeling, and then to have the new people put their hand up. And I met somebody. I said, we're going to come back to the next program. We'll bring Easter, so we'll bring ourselves some chocolates and stuff. We're forming a little group in my area, and I want them to all become... Oh, Mexico. Let me tell you about Mexico. The gala, we're having trouble getting the theater. We didn't get the theater in October and February. It wasn't working. It's so crowded. The theater's so busy. But I think we got a theater in April. And this is a phenomenal, it's 320 seats. I think that's just right, because I told the kids that we have to sell it out. It's got to be a sellout. And I'm paying all the production costs. It's going to be really well done. And the musicians and everything. And the theater, it's run part of the university complex. They do all the ticket sales, handle all the money, all that stuff. So if it works out, you know, I mentioned it to Garcia, but if we'd had the last year's group, the 8 dancers, I could very easily do a co-production in Mexico City and take them down there. I would pay all the production costs, everything. You'd be no money going to nobody. You just got to get there. And I think about $1,200 per dancer would cover it. And they could maybe make some money. We could do a one-day intensive or something beforehand. But that would include, my team does, we have a press marketing, so they'd be interviewed on the radio and the television down there on the university television. All that stuff, all of that's done. Videographers, everything. I'd have two choreographer producers be with them. So when they come down, they'll make sure they all get in the hotel, know where it is, show them an area and stay around there. I did mention it to them, and if something happens, let me know. I mean, but let's wait and see how April goes. I want to see how this theater manages it for us, and if it's a great job, and I'm thrilled, I'm not going to make any kind of commitments till, trial run. We're going to take the car for a test drive. Congratulations, guys. You're hitting on all cylinders, beyond anything I could have envisioned for your success at this point. And this is just getting started. It's just, well, you know what it is. Anyway, you inspire me. You're my audience. Everything I do, I think, okay, what is Medhi going to think of this? Everything. You need somebody up there who's just, I use you as a monitor. Keep me behaving. Anyway, see you next time.